when we were here a decade ago, as you alluded to, you were kind of in your early days getting into guns. Like, where did that interest come from?
I moved to Texas.
Oh, come on. It had to be more than that, though.
My dad was into guns, and I've always been to guns, but it was a stifled, hobby because California has such strict gun laws that I can't own anything. Even in like the first gun I bought in like probably late 80s, early 90s, like it was, I don't know, it sucked. Wasn't that great, but that was the only thing available. So I think moving here and then, I don't know, it was a natural progression. And it's, I don't know, everything outlaw in this world has become marketable and okay. And I think guns are still something that's taboo and outlaw, and like people tense up just when they look at it.
I want to run through some famous people you've created for and just get what comes to mind. The first one being Kid Rock.
Him and I just finished him a new gun, and he was actually a dickhead about it. I wanted to do it all black, like mirror black with gold inlay. And then I want it all gold. Like someone gave him some crappy engraved pistol that was crappy gold, and like, I want it like this. I'm like, I'm doing, I think some friends have got from me for nothing for so long that they just expect stuff for nothing. And he's a rock star, so like I sent him that gun and built it for him, and it's awesome. And he never even said thanks or if he liked it or anything. I'm like, all right, cool, I guess.
How does that work?
I don't know. I guess if you're a rock star, you don't really need to be thankful.
I'd imagine that's going to be the end of making guns for him.
Well, if he can buy something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's like, it's trying to keep those friends along the magic carpet ride. I built him a bike for free. We rode across Mexico. Now I'm going to build him guns. I could build him one set that was awesome, and he gave him the Dana White. So I don't know if he didn't like him that much or what, but just gave him away. Like, all right, easy come, easy go.
What about one that I was not expecting, but I read Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie back in the day?
Yeah, I built them a pair of pistols. Actually, he called first because his assistant is a really good friend of mine. So he called first and ordered her a gun as a gift. Well, at the same time, she didn't know. She called and ordered him a gun as a gift. And so they built them both, and then I pulled it off. They got it. Both of them got them. And then I think he got both of them in the divorce or whatever. I don't know.
What about President Trump?
I built him in 2018. I wanted to give it to him.
Right.
But when you give a president something, it's not his, it becomes a property of the people. So it went into the National Archives, and I was real resistant. I was like, nah, I'll just wait till he's done and I can give it to him after, whatever. It's my friend, I want to give him a gun. And then the guys contacted the White House, said, hey, you should go look at Roosevelt's museum. And right in the front, there's a cool, English elephant gun that's all engraved and bitchin' that someone had built for him. And I'm like, that's there forever. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll give it to the National Archives. So they have it, so the gun will end up in his library, which is cool.
How did the Elon Musk one come about?
I signed an NDA, so I'm not supposed to say anything, but he did a property deal with a realtor that lives like a mile from here. And so they got him one as a gift, but it's got his name and stuff on it, so he has to come get it himself because you can't buy it and then give it to him because that's a straw purchase, that's a felony.
You still enjoy the gun business more than the bike business?
I think so.
Why?
2 reasons. I've built a lot of cool bikes, but no one's ever got one in their hands and broke down and cried like they have when I've given people guns. Grown men, build a gun for a dude that his daughter died of cancer, and I engraved it and did all the art on it and put wings on it and said, you know, here's your gun. This way she's always going to be your protector. And the guy just like melted, you know, and it like, it's such a more meaningful thing to people. Bikes, on the other hand, I don't care if they're $500,000. That's the first people sell when they need money. Bikes will always be my first love. I mean, I'm a bike guy always. But the gun stuff is just, it's just a different level of, you know, also too, you need a bunch of federal licenses to do it. So that right there keeps people from copying my
And you've spent like a month and a half before designing or fabricating a single piece for a gun, only for it to not work out. Like, explain how that happens.
I have a piece in there that will forge today that I spent 2.5 years on, and then it didn't work, and so we're just gonna smash it and turn it back into raw material. Most people will do stuff and they'll justify the time in as whether the piece is valid or good or not. Oh, well, I spent 2 years on it. It's good. Let's just use it. I'm like, I don't give a shit how long you spent on it. If it sucks, it sucks. Throw it in the bin.
When we spoke in 2015, you were thinking your goal was going to be to do 100 guns and 100 rifles per year. Still kind of the case today?
I think we probably do 100 total.
Okay.
Probably 50 pistols, 50 rifles. I want to do less.
Why?
I don't know. Charge more, do less, hit a higher market. You know, I've kind of created a market in 10 years that's still doesn't exist in America. I think with my skill set, I streaked ahead of everybody. Well, we got a ton of resistance in the gun industry when I came into it. There's a lot of people that like weren't happy that I was building guns. They thought I was just gonna like slap my name on some and like try to make money. I don't think people factored in my skill set and my knowledge and my manufacturing knowledge to that, because now all those same people that like hated me are all like, Jesse's the best gun builder in the world now. You know, they've all kind of come full circle and realized like, oh, okay,